this Gyokeres deal that you're talking about is actually hours away. Until I see it, I will believe it. But for right now, for me, I'm sorry, but that's all BS.
What should I do? Is that better? Is that better? Is that better, blood? Huh? Yeah. I tell man about the smoke screen, blood. When I tell man about the blood clot smoke screen. Smoke screen in the chat. Smoke screen in the chat. A beautiful Sunday, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? It is a beautiful Sunday, blood. You get me? Oh, what a day, blood. What a day. What a day. You know what I mean? Let's just embrace it. You get me? Let's embrace it, blood. You understand? Let us share in this moment. Yeah? You understand? Let us share this moment together, blood. You get me? Oh, what do we have here, blood? Eh?
Welcome back, family, to Northside LDN. Gyokeres, here we go. Zubamendi, here we go. I'm not gonna lie, I'm in a good mood. I'm in a very good mood. Very good mood. Yeah, I'm saying maybe Berta, maybe you're not a fraud. Maybe you're not a fraud in the end. You know what I'm saying? Big up. I got a mad hangover from being up all night. You know what I'm saying? Streaming with my guy Lee. Big up to Lee. Make sure you subscribe to Lee Reacts and Lee Gunner. You know what I'm saying? If you live under a cave. But I'm happy, man. I'm happy. Listen, I criticize this club when they don't do what they need to do. I criticize this club a lot. I criticize this club because it's been 21 years without winning a major honor. When this club does what I want them to do, I'll give them props. Berta, listen, the Zubamendi, I still don't know how good the guy is, but we'll see. I'm not writing him off. I'm not dissing him. I'm giving him a chance the same way I gave Timber a chance. I gave Calafiori a chance. So I'm not writing him off. I will see how he plays, and I'll give you my opinion based on that. Yeah? But I'm not angry at the move. I'm not angry at Zubamendi. I think he's a decent signing. Let's see if it works. Let's see if he can actually produce. I'm calm with that signing. That's not a signing I'm upset about. So I'm happy with the Zubamendi deal. Big up to Berta. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Berta. This is what you was brought in here for. You know what I'm saying? Gyokeres, exactly the striker I was asking for. So props to the club for getting Gyokeres over the line as well. Do you know what I'm saying? This is what you guys are supposed to be doing. This is what you should be doing. But I will still give props. Is it enough to win the league? No.
The last hour. Viktor Gyökeres, this is the kind of weather you will be expecting in London. In London. That's right, people. Viktor Gyökeres is, I'm talking about like we've signed him. I'm actually talking like we've announced him, but it is that close. I feel like both feet is in water. Both feet is in sand. We are nearly there with Viktor Gyökeres, especially how I've been seeing news with Madueke flying up. Madueke, at this point, sign Gyokeres and sign 10 more Maduekes, and I wouldn't give a shit. I wouldn't give a shit, because it's been clear this has been the one area we have been missing. This has been the one area, and it feels like for the first time they are listening to the fans. For the first flipping time, they are listening to the fans and what the fans have been saying. Sign a striker. We've seen the striker. We've identified him. We've played against him, for God's sake. We saw the problems he was giving. We've seen the problems he gave to Man City. He played against us. We saw how Saliba sort of struggled against him. Not so Gabby, because let's be real, not a lot of strikers get change out of Gabby. Let's be real. But that aside, we saw it firsthand. Yes, he didn't really have a sniff, but you could see what he was about, and it's exactly what we do not have at the club. A striker that can make something happen out of nothing.
Conciliate negotiations. He's putting that money from his own pocket to Arsenal's bid to Sporting. Gyokeres is pushing like crazy. Bro, this guy's... He said, I don't care about anything. I just want to play for Arsenal. This is what I love about this geezer, mate. Yeah, this guy is like moving mad to sign for Arsenal. He wants, out of any other team in world football, he wants Arsenal, yeah? He's taken money out of his salary just to say, here you go, Arsenal, use that, right? Get me in the club right now. This guy wants us, bro. Yeah, this is mental. Like, this guy's even taking out of his own pocket to try and get this deal done and moved. This is how mad it is. This is what we love, though, man. Like, this player clearly wants to come to Arsenal. It's always good. You know, he's got that mind in Arsenal, which is that mentality already to be an Arsenal player, which fair play to him, you know. This is a team that he's wanted for years, it seems like, and this is the only team he wants, and he's clearly wants to get the deal done right now. So,
what a difference 24 hours can make. And I say difference, listen, people, I can only judge these rumours, these interest links, signings, you know, in isolation. And I still don't want to hear no Madweke nonsense. What I said yesterday still stands, but today's a new day. It started on rocky ground, something about a bid forthcoming from Arsenal to Chelsea for Noni. But let's forget that. Let's park that off for a second, because the big news has just broken. Both Fabrizio and Ornstein back-to-back. Viktor Gyökeres closing in on an Arsenal move. He's been waiting. I've been waiting. A lot of us have been waiting. Some of us have been jumping through hoops trying to make sense of Sesko, but we've landed at Gyokeres, it seems. And let me just read the tweets first and foremost. Fabrizio started it about 30 minutes ago now. I don't know when this video will come out. The internet around here ain't the greatest, but bear with me, people. Hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed. Arsenal are now getting closer to the signing of Viktor Gyökeres after a new round of talks in recent hours. Gyokeres will not return for training at Sporting as he's fully focused on leaving the club. Arsenal are now advancing. Nothing yet, but discussions underway. Or nothing done yet, but discussions underway. And he's added more on the Viktor Gyökeres news. Gyökeres has reached a total agreement, total in caps lock. We know what caps lock means when it comes to Fabrizio Romano. It means a here we go, caps lock is coming real soon. Total agreement on contract terms and informed Sporting about his desire to join Arsenal Football Club. Something we knew a few weeks ago when it came out that he's waiting on us rather than taking up the interest from Manchester United, and the wait seems to have paid off.
We hear Fabrizio Romano coming out and saying that Arsenal are so close. We are hours. We are maybe second away from announcing our to have an agreement with Gyokeres, with Sporting. And you know what? I'm going to rack up some feather here, yeah? And I don't believe you. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I know you are a source, but what you said doesn't make sense. You said they're in private, they're in silent, making this deal. If they're in silent and private, how did you know that? How? Because we know for real that Arsenal move in silent at times, yeah? But how did you know? You're telling us it's in just put it out. I think it's not even gone an hour yet. He just put it out, people. It's not even gone an hour yet. But he's saying that Arsenal is in silent. They're moving. And you know what? I don't believe you. I believe Arsenal, Mikel Arteta and all of them is focused somewhere else. Somewhere else they're focused. And it is Madueke. That's where their focus is. But I'm going to get to that. But Fabrizio, for some reason, it's not everything that he said. We should take it as face value. Remember Nico Williams? He signed for Barcelona, agreement made, then he signed for Real Sociedad with his 2 year that him have him sign an 8 year contract, some have 10 year leave there. So, and there's a lot of time you come out and you get it wrong. I'm not out here to chastise or not chastise, to damp down anybody credibility. I'm not. Fabrizio is a well-known, when I said well-known, I see big journalists taking what he said at face value. But for today, right now, this Gyokeres deal that you're talking about is actually hours away. Until I see it, I will believe it. But for right now, for me, I'm sorry, but that's all BS.
Hang fire, don't get excited too quickly, people. We cannot count our chickens before they hatch, but we finally have a striker now, or we're led to believe. We're seeing this Gyokeres stuff develop quite quickly. You can see the headline in front of me. Arsenal closing on Gyokeres deal after face-to-face talks. Do me a favor, smash the like button and let me know your thoughts on that. Now, I've always said, I think I want Gyokeres because it's win now mode. I'm equally a big fan with Sesko. I'm happy with either. I think depending on if you're like me, you didn't really care which one, if you wanted Gyokeres more than Sesko, for whatever reason, I think all of these sections or subsections of Arsenal fans can all agree that we just wanted a striker. It's one thing ticked off the list a bit better yet. Obviously, it's someone in for pre-season. It's one less position to quote unquote worry about. And I must admit, you know, the nerds and the XG dons and the field tilt guys and the social media fans, they're doing a lot of mental gymnastics. And I think the stupidest thing I've ever seen, and I tweeted it, people are saying he's not a better striker than Kai Havertz. I'm not even trying to get at Kai Havertz, but come on now, really? I'm not saying Gyokeres is faultless. He'll have issues of his own. Can he translate that into for his Portuguese form into the Premier League? Is he going to be good enough to get us to goals? You know, deeper question for Mikel Arteta. You can get the Ezes, Rodrigos, Gyokeres, Seskos, Maduekes, whoever he's been linked with. I genuinely think we need to penetrate central areas, and there's something from a tactical front that we need to improve.